This graph shows the GDP growth rate of states between 2011 to 2022. Gujarat stands top, followed by Karnataka, Haryana, and then comes Madhya Pradesh at 4th place. The top 3 states, or even Telangana, which stands at 5th, been in news a lot for the development happened. But with Madhya Pradesh, that's not the case. Though it has a GDP of $174 billion, apart from Indore, the state didn't see much development. The state performs badly at many key social indicators that mainly focus on daily standard of life. 35.7% children first stand as per 2019 to 21 report, with the state standing at 25th out of 30 states in the survey. In 1991, MP's Human Development Index ranking was 26th out of 30 states. In 2021, the ranking didn't improve much, it stood at 27th. As per National Multidimensional Poverty 2023 report, 20% of the state's population is stuck in poverty. Economy of Madhya Pradesh is mainly made up of agriculture, manufacturing and services sector. The story of the state failing to compete and grow like other states lies in these sectors. So why Madhya Pradesh growth didn't make it rich? In 1956, Madhya Pradesh was reorganized with former states Andhra Pradesh, Madhya Bharat, Madhya Pradesh and Bhopal. Then in 2000, Chhattisgarh region was split to create a new state. Chhattisgarh took away the fertile lands on which the state was dependent for food grains. Hunger became a serious issue as new state's agriculture output was not enough to feed the population. Then Shivraj Singh Chauhan became chief minister in 2005. Being a farmer himself, he prioritized agriculture sector. With his policies and implementing good MSP rates, farmers started to get a push to experiment and create livelihood out of farming. For the next 2 decades, this sector saw growth unlike any state in the country. In mid-80s, the term Bimaru state was coined by Ashish Bose, an economic analyst who worked for the Rajiv Gandhi government. These states failed to produce enough food even to feed its own population. Madhya Pradesh was one such state with serious issues in the agriculture industry. But when Shivraj Singh Chauhan became chief minister in 2005, his government focused on 3 main issues faced by farmers: irrigation, electricity and procurement. In 2001, only 24% of the state was under irrigation. Government focused on creating dugwells, canals, tanks and ponds in the state, redirected water to them or pumped water from underground. The total land under the irrigation grew up to 43.4% by 2014 to 15. The rate kept increasing and reached 81.5%. In 2013, the state's irrigation capacity stood at 7.5 lakh hectares. By 2023, it grew to 47 lakh hectares. Presently, 475 irrigation projects are under development, and by 2025, the capacity will grow up to 65 lakh hectares. As irrigated land grew in some regions, farmers were able to take crops like ghee in the summer season. Before 2005, power distribution and power transformers faced unbalanced loading issues, and only 6 to 8 hours electricity was provided for farmers. Existing power lines frequently faced load shedding where demand is more than the capacity and high technical losses. To solve this issue, the state government made special effort to ensure direct supply from substations to villages. 24 hours power supply was provided to farmers, of which 8 hours was specifically for agriculture purpose. This electricity was provided at a flat Rs 12,000 per year with option to pay in 2 installments. For example, in 2016, 3.12 million connections were issued, increasing wheat cultivation by 1.8 to 2 million hectares per year. Once the agriculture output started to grow, the government started to focus on MSP and solve issues in procurement infrastructure. Between 2007 to 15, bonus MSP of Rs 100 to 150 for wheat pushed production. To avoid long queues at procurement centers, which often became an issue as farmers ended up waiting for days, e-Uparanjan initiative was launched. Farmers who were willing to sell got allocated dates on SMS. By 2017, 23% of the wheat procurement in the country was from Madhya Pradesh, which is up from just 2% in 2003. Storage capacity and warehouse services also grew. As per the latest record, state created 181.3 lakh MT of storage capacity. Agriculture growth rate was just 3% in 2003. In 2021, the state registered double growth of 18.89%. And the agriculture sector rose to 47% of the economy. But the agriculture output increase didn't convert into high income for farmers. Even after registering double growth in agriculture sector for more than a decade, farmers' income didn't see an exceptional rise. The issue is not in the state's agriculture policy, but more in the agriculture as a sector itself. Vikas Vaibhav, assistant professor of economics at Sonipat-based OP Jindal University, says it is widely accepted that agriculture productivity cannot grow as fast as the industry or services. As a result, agriculture wages and the livelihood of people dependent on it cannot rise any faster. Similar patterns of low income are seen in India-wide. Income growth in farm households mainly was due to farming of animals and other businesses. All India annual income of farmers grew from Rs 25,380 in 2003 to 77,112 rupees in 2013. But the speed later fell, and by 2019, it stood at Rs 1,22,616 rupees. Main factor for slow speed is fall of income growth from crop cultivation. Besides, in Madhya Pradesh, government withdrew its MSP bonus in 2015, which was the main reason behind many turning to wheat cultivation. According to 2018 to 19 SAS data, out of 28 states, only 12 states have average monthly farmers' income more than Rs 10,000. Madhya Pradesh income levels are below the national average of Rs 10,000, making it part of the 16 states with low farm incomes. Between 2015 to 19, average monthly income fell from Rs 9,740 to 8,339. Such low income savings led to investment in mechanization of new agriculture industry in the state, unlike in Punjab during Green Revolution. But the government's heavy focus on this sector left manufacturing and services in trouble, which later on harmed the economy badly. Madhya Pradesh has a wide range of industries, from automobiles to pharmaceutical to software and textiles. Textile industry is the oldest among all. Automobile industry started booming in the last decade. In the 1960s, Dewas emerged as the first industrial hub with many small and big-size industries. At present, the state has 3 more industrial areas in Bitampur, Govindpura and Mandi. Between 2011 to 21, the state registered 6.22% growth, but it is less than its neighboring states like Chhattisgarh, Rajasthan and Uttar Pradesh. Industry contribution in the state was 27% in 2012, which dropped to 19% in 2022. Industries are facing hard time to grow and expand, though the state government considers the sector among its achievements. But the industries point out fundamental issues which didn't let Madhya Pradesh become Gujarat or Maharashtra in the manufacturing sector. According to government's think tank Atal Bihari Vajpayee Institute of Good Governance and Policy Analysis, limited access to finance is a significant hindrance to the growth of MSMEs. Heavy focus on agriculture left industries in hard time for loans, as many complain that the feasibility to avail a loan for industries is not like an agriculture loan. Many established industries point out that policy failures of the government being a big reason for lack of development of industries in the state. Though the government claims to work on ease of policy framework in the last 2 decades, on ground the situation is different. An industrialist from Govindpura summarizes the policy issues. The government says there is a single window system, but once you enter that window, many more windows starts appearing. At the policy level, small industries have to face many challenges which affect their growth. Besides, land acquisition became a big problem in states like Madhya Pradesh, which impacted the growth of many industries. During the growth years of industrial hubs, government did not focus on acquiring lands for further use, rather allowed cities to grow, which now left industries with fewer resources. Industries in Bhopal and Indore brings 80% of the total development in the sector. Incoming investment want to open industries in these city hubs for labor requirement, as the rest of the state is rural, but they fail to acquire land. Besides, neighbor states like Gujarat and Maharashtra, which now became top manufacturing centers in the country, give a tough competition. In states like Andhra Pradesh and Tamil Nadu, where farmers who profited from agriculture later went on to become businessmen. This is not seen in Madhya Pradesh. The state has a strong service sector, ranging from transportation, finance, healthcare to IT. This sector has a good share in the economy since the formation of the state. In 1951, the sector share was 32.19%, but as per the recent record, the share grew by just 2% to 34.31%. Though the economy size is different from what it was in 1950, the service sector didn't contribute much to the agriculture-driven economy of the state. Meanwhile, in Indian economy, the total share of service sector stands at 55.39%. This shows how the sector grew overall, but very few states became the main drivers of the growth in the service sector. At present, the state government is focusing on making Indore the next IT hub in the country. In the recent MP Global Investor Summit, ex-Chief Minister Shivraj Singh Chauhan said several companies have promised to invest 75,000 crores in the state. 4 IT parks have been developed in the city. TCS and Infosys are 2 big giants which have offices in the state. Other big IT companies are yet to start their operations. With more such investment plans, the government is trying to diversify the economy. The future of the state is dependent on it. It is possible for Madhya Pradesh to become a rich state, considering the progress it made in the last 2 decades. But as of now, it has many challenges to overcome in all its major sectors which are part of the state's economy.